Maybe a bit cold, a bit rainy outside, but that does not matter. We've got some NCAA women's lacrosse action here at Delaware Stadium. It's Delaware against Temple, and we're getting ready to go here. Lafayette and Lehigh. A couple of players to watch out for. Team leader in points, Delaney McDaniel. 2 goals, 8 assists, 10 points total. And 6 goals, Danielle Livernice leads the team. 6 goals, no assists. She's tallied 6 times, and that is tops on the roster. So we are getting set to go here once again. Opening draw control. Here we go. It's for Temple. Taking this draw is going to be Bel Mastro Pietro. And here we go. We're getting ready. And the draw control is won by Temple as they start it down the field. Moving it in close to the goal. That's brought up by Katie Shallow. Shallow breaks in, shoots, and scores right off the draw. Katie Shallow, less than 10 seconds into this game, and what a start for the Owls. That's 9 seconds in. First shot of the game, first goal of the game. Katie Shallow, the junior out of Havertown, gets Temple on the board. It's 1-0. Just a draw control and run all the way down as Livernice lost the draw. Shallow received it from Mastro Pietro, and that'll go all the way in and be an easy 1-0 for Temple. So we're back where we started about 9 seconds ago, getting ready to see if Delaware can make up for that early mistake. Once again, 9 seconds into this game, and Temple's already up to a 1-0 advantage. And this one is driven back by Livernice. She'll control it for a second, but it's lost. It's spun around. Nice little move by Barber. Barber controls near the CAA logo on the 30-yard line. Middle of the field back to Mastro Pietro. She holds it for a little bit, getting set as the team tries to cycle it around here. Mastro Pietro on the opening draw won it and got it to Shallow, scored. It's controlled right now near the goal mouth by Julie Schickling. It's behind the net. Flips it back off. It's Mackenzie Roth behind. Finds a player in front. It's blocked. A nice defensive play by Delaware, but it's still controlled by Temple. They maintain it in front of the net. Coming back on the outside now. Had it and lost it for a second was Maeve Tobin. Tobin, nice pass off to Mastro Pietro. We'll have a stoppage here. Looks like it's going to be a penalty shot for Temple. A free shot right here. It's going to be Maeve Tobin who controls. Free position here. There's a shot, and it sails up over the net, and Delaware will control. Up on the near side. Controlled by Livernice. Up at center, near the Hen logo. Lizzie Yurchak had it, and she'll dish it across. Burst of speed there for Kelly Ann Mady. And now we're inside. That's McDaniel. Try to dump it off behind the net. Controlled here. Chance in front. Shot just wide off the stick of Grolman, and that'll go out of bounds. So still 1-0, but a little over 2 minutes into this game as Temple controls on the near side. Moving forward. Nice little move ahead by Schickling. She'll go inside. Outside to Amelia Wright near the 5-yard line. Behind the net now, in the end zone. Temple looking for a lane here as they currently lead 1-0. It's on the outside to Maeve Tobin, who took that free position a couple minutes ago. Behind the net now. It's controlled. Nice little spin move by Mackenzie Roth. She still holds on to it and will dish it across. Up top. Here's a chance for Temple. Trying to get inside. Nothing doing there. Up top, Maeve Tobin once again. Across to Mastro Pietro. She looks for a lane, can't get into it. Finds it behind the net once again. Turning around in front. Here's a chance for Temple, and it's taken away by Delaware, and they will just dish it back off to McCarthy. Clears it out. Rattling around there near the 30-yard line, and Delaware will move forward with it, and we'll have a stoppage as Delaware gets set in their offensive attack. Near the outside to Sam Schelling. Schelling runs forward. It was a ground ball pickup by Emma Hoffman for Delaware. As it's down low, Laurel McHale. McHale slowly looking for some help behind the net. Pass in front to Shue. Not there. And Temple will control. There's a stoppage once again. Once again, Temple has stopped both attacks so far for Delaware as they lead 1-0. Side on the near side. Fielded by Schickling. Schickling dishes it back off, and slowing it down is Maeve Tobin for a second. Tobin dishes it over to Mastro Pietro. She'll hold in the middle of the field. Again, looking for an angle. Gets it back across to Schickling. Those three have had the ball a lot in this game. Here's Schickling, who lost it, and Delaware will get the clear. Right out of the zone. Here comes Lizzie Shue. Shue moving in. He's got some head of steam inside. Shot is blocked and covered up by Grolman. We'll get ready to dish it out. Fires it upfield. Breaking it out of the zone, defensive zone, is Maddie Barber. She has it along her sideline. Once again across midfield. Still looking for someone to give it to. There's a pass, a nice little dump off there. It's brought in by Gabrielle Kirsch. Kirsch on the outside. Behind the net now. Controlling is Cameron Zavacki. And again, controlled by Maeve Tobin. Again, looking for a good cycle to get some chances in the zone. A couple of fouls so far for both sides, but Temple has the early advantage. A little under 10 minutes remaining. Nice move inside. Shot goes, I believe, off the post. But Temple, once again, has it, and there's going to be another foul. So Temple regains control. Here's Roth. Dumps it off there to Amelia Wright. On the sideline, or on the near side now. Pass in front. Here's a chance for Temple. Shot sails up and above the net, and that'll go out of bounds. Moves inside. Pass in front, and couldn't get the shot off, and there is McCarthy to receive it. So standing tall in their defensive zone was Delaware. As that one also goes out of bounds, and it looks like Temple will regain control. Here's Zavacki. Zavacki back up top. Looking for some space now and looking to set up. Tobin. Now Mastro Pietro back to Tobin. That last shot attempt was high, so no, not on goal there. Here's Tobin again. Getting attacked pretty hard there on the defensive side. Some good plays there. Passed across again. Temple still looking at a long offensive zone control. Still 45 left on the shot clock, and it'll be cleared by Delaware. Out goes Kelly Ann Mady. She's got open field in front of her. Pass down low. Controlled here. Once again. Up top, Lizzie Shue. Over to Gore. Back down on the near side, and they'll get it into the end zone. McHale. Back to the top. Here's Shue trying to break in. Has a head of steam once again. A shot goes wide. And Temple will get control of it. So another chance by Delaware. But Temple once again emerges with no goals against. Grolman gets it across on the 10-yard line. It's brought out by Gabrielle Kirsch. Kirsch looking for space, gets it forward. Across midfield. Nice little spin move from Maddie Barber. Barber being flanked by Livernice as she'll stop off. And once again, Delaware controls. Temple controls 60 left on the shot clock. Dished outside to right. Up top once again. And Mastro Pietro will give it to Tobin. Tobin looking for space again. Back out to Mastro Pietro. Circling around the net now. Up top to Zavacki. And Tobin will control. Here's Tobin. Pass goes in front. Redirected. Right on, and good save there by McCarthy, and Delaware will clear. Brought up towards midfield by Schelling. And here's some space now for Delaware, hoping to work and tie this game up. Just 1-0, 6 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Delaware has it, trying to cut in front. Pass inside to Livernice, shot, score! Danielle Livernice. And it's tied at 1 here as Livernice gets her 7th of the season. Nice little play there in front. That's Livernice on the goal. And we are tied. And you thought Delaware, something was brewing for them. They had a couple of good offensive zone attempts. There's a pass in front. And right there for the goal. Delaney McDaniel found Livernice in front, and that's her team-leading 7th goal of the season. Just take a look at that once more. Big pass in front, and Livernice, easy shot to make it all square. So under the draw control, Livernice will emerge back to center. Take it with Mastro Pietro. Flies up in the air towards the Temple side, taken by Delaware, and they'll move it forward. On the near side, it's Laurel McHale. McHale back across to Lizzie Yurchak. Down low, Lizzie Shue. Below the net, McDaniel, who got the assist on that last goal. Pass in front. Up top is Yurchak. She has it, looking for space, gets accosted by the defender there. That'll be a foul. As Yurchak was slammed into. So Delaware get the free position attempt here as it was near the box. It's going to be Yurchak on the attempt. Again, Delaware wearing their yellows for the first time. New jerseys. Yurchak will opt to pass it back to Shu. Back across now. Below the net. And behind once more. McHale finds Yurchak. Across once again. Here's some space for Delaware. And turned around and passed across. Yurchak inside. A shot goes wide. And another foul. As smoked in front of the net was Megan Johnson. It looks like it'll be another free position. And this time it's Johnson. Free position attempt going here for Delaware. Again, opts to pass back. Yurchak inside. Shu's got a shot. Score! Oh, what a goal there for Delaware. And they take the lead. It's going to be Lizzie Shu there on the goal. What a shot. Off the free position attempt, and Delaware takes a 2-1 lead with 5:02 remaining. Just needed something to spark them a little bit after a slower start. Lizzie Shu gets a man-up goal, assisted by Lizzie Yurchak. Take a look at it once more. Again, opting to pass off the free position, and Shu right inside, and there's no stopping that. That was a rocket. Once again, a draw control. It goes Delaware's way, and they'll go on the offensive once more. Passed inside. That's McDaniel with the ball. She'll look for someone to give it to, and she dishes it off to Yurchak, who gets it across. Megan Johnson, down low. Controlled for a bit by Laurel McHale. McHale, back up top. They're circling it around now, cycling, looking for some space. Shu dishes it down low. Back across up top to Shu. Yurchak. Around once again near the 10-yard line. Passes it down low. And Delaware comes in 2-0 today. Hoping to make that a perfect 3-0 through 3 games and sweep the 3 teams they've played. Shu looking for some space. Couldn't get to it. So once again down low. Here's a chance for Delaware inside. No goal off the, I believe, the side of the net. And Temple will get to clear it out. The shot on goal for Delaware that amounted to nothing. And about 4 minutes remaining, they still lead by 1. Grolman will get it out of the zone now. So, head of steam now for Temple, as almost moving in unscathed was Caressa Cross. It's below the net now. And Temple got that goal 9 seconds into the game today. But Delaware has responded with 2 unanswered. 3:26 remaining in the first quarter. Controlled slowly now is Mackenzie Roth. Roth trying to move around the defender, could not. Some hounding defense right here by Delaware. And it's low. Zavacki looking for space. Picks up the speed a little bit. Tries to turn around. Nothing going there. Below the net, Amelia Wright. Trying to find someone that'll get open in front of the net for her. Up top once more. Tobin dishes it back to Mastra Pietro. Nice move around. That's some strong defense from Delaware. It looks like we got a broken stick. As Sam Schelling will come off and get some new equipment. Quickly runs back in there. Man, that stick snapped in half. So a brief stoppage with 2:44 left in the first quarter. Temple still controls below the net. Mastra Pietro dishes off, trying to wrap around, a shot in front, score! It's a goal for Temple, and we're tied. Mackenzie Roth. Some good passing there from Temple knots this game up all square at 2 with 2:39 remaining. So back and forth we go here in the first quarter. Mackenzie Roth on the goal. Again, right after that broken stick by Delaware, and we will head back to midfield for the draw. Temple bench, you can see them there getting excited for that one. It was a nice little shot from Roth. All right, here we go with the draw. Again, Mastro Pietro taking on Livernice, one of the goal scorers for Delaware. The Hens hoping to continue to mount some offense here as they control on the near side. And sandwiched in between a couple of Temple Owls was Megan Bozzi there. Cerrone dished it low. Trying to move in front is McDaniel. Space now outside. Cycling it around for Delaware. Below the net is Bozzi. Bozzi wearing long sleeves today. It's a bit chilly out there here at Delaware Stadium. Again, they cycle, looking for space. The ball is lost for a moment. It's a good defensive play there as Morgan Gore lost it for a second. Looks like we'll have a brief stoppage. Foul on Temple. So here comes, I believe, Temple up the side. Well, there's a penalty for Delaware, Morgan Gore. So Temple will go on the advantage. And we're off. Under 2 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. Tied at 2 here at Delaware Stadium. Moving on the outside. Here come the Owls. Behind the net on the Delaware logo. Or excuse me, on the end zone. The Delaware text in the end zone, I should say. Again, Temple just looking for some space here to work. We got plenty of time on that clock. Opening for Temple, a shot. Stopped there by McCarthy, and they'll get it out. Great play, great save there by Mercy McCarthy. It's her second save of the game. And Delaware will go on the offensive. Dished outside to May Dickens. Dickens, one of the captains on this roster. Crosses midfield. Runs towards the near side, has a burst of speed. Delaware will get to move it forward, I believe. Not realizing there was a foul there was Mackenzie Roth. And here comes Kelly Ann Mady. Across the CAA logo, down low. McDaniel has some space. Hoping to go into the second quarter with some momentum here as Shu. Brief swim move there, but couldn't get it to it inside. Here's Bozzi below the goal. Looking for space. Pass in front. Oh, there was a chance in front for Delaware as Cerrone was there. It rattled around for a bit. They couldn't get it, but Delaware still controls. Lost the ball for a moment with Cerrone in front there, and Temple will take it. Check that. That was Kira Grant. As time will tick down here in the first quarter. And that'll do it for the first quarter. So we're tied at 2 after 1. The Owls scored 9 seconds in. Then a couple of goals by Delaware, and then they answered right back, Temple, excuse me. And we will head to the first quarter break. Back here at Delaware Stadium as we're tied all square at 2. Delaware and Temple here on a Wednesday afternoon. A couple of similarities for both sides. 2 shots on goal for Delaware, 4 for Temple, but they are both tied at 2. Delaware leads the way in draw controls, and we'll see how they fare in this second quarter. We'll see if these new yellow jerseys bring them any luck. This year, Temple was, by the way, picked 4th in the AAC preseason coaches poll, and Belmastro Pietro was named preseason midfielder of the year. Delaware series against Temple, all-time 17-19. Last time they played each other, though, Delaware won 11-10 in Philadelphia. Number 18 ranked Temple lost that one. So again, here's this. Temple leads at 19-17, and they first met back in 1977-78. So way back there in the 70s was the first meeting between these two squads. As they'll switch sides for this second quarter. Still Mastro Pietro on the draw, and we'll believe it's a foul on Delaware, and it'll go forward. Brought by Mastro Pietro across the hen head at center. Tobin on the 20-yard line has some space. And we'll just flip it off to the side to Mackenzie Roth, one of the goal scorers today. Behind the goal, Temple's still looking for some space to move in as they're near the end zone. Some good, strong defense so far by Delaware as well. Blue Hens and Owls tied, of course. Mastro Pietro has it on the near side. Gets it down low. Maybe a quick chance for Cameron Zavacki, but there was no space there to get in front. Moved here was Mackenzie Roth, looking for her second of the game. In front, a shot, stopped there by McCarthy. Another big save for the goalkeeper. And it remains a 2-2 score as Delaware will clear. Brought up the field. Hronika had it and got it off. Some space moving forward was Sam Schelling. Moving in front, she's got nobody stopping her for a second there. She'll just dish it down low. And Delaware will set up. Again, these two teams have played, about 500 in their series history. Temple does have the 1917 edge. Delaware has played only Pennsylvania teams in non-conference play, again beating Lehigh and Lafayette. They won both of those games and stand at 2-0. Bazzi has a space shot, stopped there by the goaltender. Taylor Grolman with a big save. Her first of the game. And Temple will clear. Moving across the near side, Maddie Barber. Junior out of Dennis Township, New Jersey. Has it along the 20-yard line. Inside, Roth. Senior attack. Temple, once again, will look for some space to try to get a shot off. It's been a fairly even game so far. Fair amount of chances for both sides. Again, tied at 2. Now below the crease. Looking for space is Roth. Attacked heavily there by defender Hronika. Some strong defense for Delaware in this game. We've seen a couple of those plays so far. Inside, no, nothing doing for Temple. And it looks like it's going to be another free position attempt. So a foul in front, caress across. We'll get the free position. We'll see if she opts to pass. She's got a pretty good angle here if she wants to get in for a shot. False start there, and they'll do it one more time. Here comes Hronika. Shot by Temple. Save there. It was caress across. And did not go in. So Delaware will take control of it, and they move it out. Mercy McCarthy has stood tall in the crease so far. 4 saves, just 2 goals against. It's brought up by Delaware. Here comes Dickens. Midfield across, and now moved on the inside. Down low. Here's McDaniel. Daniel finds behind the net. That's McHale. And they'll just go around the horn here a little bit. Bazzi finds McDaniel. McDaniel tries to get in front. She's hit on the head by Temple, and Delaware will go man up. a man advantage. So Delaware has the advantage here. It's going to be a free position attempt for Delaney McDaniel, who does have an assist. They go on the player advantage. Oh, it was a yellow card on Katie Shallow. That was a bit of a headshot on McDaniel. It was not a free position, but they'll just wrap it around the horn once again. Delaware got the shot clock reset on that. Pass in front, nearly intercepted by Temple, and it was. Good play there by Maddie Barber to fend off the offensive onslaught for Delaware. Grohlman across the field to Monsman, and Monsman will get it up to Barber. Barber across midfield on the near side. Lost the ball for a second, and doesn't matter. It's going to be a foul on Lizzie Shue. So Temple will control. 2-2 game here with just over 10 minutes and some change remaining in the second quarter. As Temple controls in their offensive zone. Behind the net, running a bit slowly is Amelia Wright. And we'll have a stoppage. I believe Delaware is going to control. I believe there was a foul down there, not sure what for. They'll move it. As taking it out is Madison Hronica. Hronica at midfield. That's Yurchak with it. Yurchak makes some nice move to weave through a few defenders. Crosses midfield. Brought into the zone. Off the stick, the top of the stick, there was a pass there. Is not able to corral that was Danielle Livernice, and Temple will turn the other way. They've got numbers moving forward. Delaware gets back a little bit. And they're all set. Space behind the net controlled by Roth. Roth down low to Wright. Wright, a long pass, goes over the head of the intended target and goes out of bounds. But a nice save there along their side, along Temple's sideline. Schickling with a nice save there to keep it from going out of bounds and remain in possession. Near side Roth has a goal today, looking for her second. Trying to find someone that gets open in front. Dished off the side. Nice move. Some chances for Amelia Wright. And it looks like it's going to be a foul on Delaware. Free position attempt here for Temple. Amelia Wright is going to have it with 9:01 remaining here in the second quarter. Good angle here for a shot. She'll shoot it, and shot scores off the free position. Amelia Wright gets the first goal of the quarter, and Temple takes a 3-2 lead. Again, the foul hurts Delaware as off the free position. McCarthy could not make the save, and Temple goes in front. Take a look at that one more time. Just a nice shot, a little bounce shot across the goal crease, and McCarthy unable to make the play. So we'll head back to midfield for the draw. Delaware again looking to remain perfect here this season. A couple of goal scorers today. Delaware, Livernice and Lizzie Shue. And Temple controls it off the draw. They've once again got numbers. Aaron King off to Roth. Behind the net now, and Wright has it. Wright just scored that goal. Make it 2 quick goals for her. Try to get the shot off, and it's taken away by McCarthy, and Delaware will clear. Burst of speed moving up the side. The far side, that's Sam Schelling. Schelling looking for some space to get it to. Breaking out of it a little bit is Delaware. Behind the goal is McDaniel. McDaniel an assist today on the opening goal for Delaware. And here Lizzie Shue holds it near that Raymond Field logo. Around the horn we go once again as Gore had it. It changes hands a few times. Bozzi up to Shue and back across. Delaware looking to get a shot off here. Yurchak down low once again. Goes up and back and forth a few times. Shot by McDaniel in front goes wide. Delaware will continue to remain in control. They've got 37 seconds on the shot clock to work with. Up top, McHale. Across to Shue. Down low to Bozzi. Bozzi across to McDaniel. 20 seconds now on the shot clock. Need to get something working here quickly. McDaniel up top to Bozzi. Bozzi looks to weave in, makes a nice move, gets inside and passes it down low once again. McHale. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Pass in front, nothing doing. Temple will take it, and that'll snuff out that offensive attack for Delaware. Long pass upfield. Good play there to receive it was Cameron Zavacki, and she's got a couple ahead of her, but it's taken away by Delaware. Ball bouncing for a little bit. Had it, lost it, controlled once again by Mae Dickens. We'll have a timeout. Back here at Delaware Stadium as Temple holds an early 3-2 lead here with about 6:45 remaining in the second quarter. Again, that goal by Wright. And here's the upcoming schedule for Delaware, as we'll talk about that goal in just a second. They take on Old Dominion on the 25th, and they'll be at UMBC. They'll host Georgetown, and then they'll play Niagara. So some good non-conference action coming up for Delaware.
Yikes.
Yeah, that free position goal by Wright is the one that broke the tie, the 2-2 tie. Delaware also, after their game against Niagara, has two ranked opponents coming up, at number 9 Denver and at number 6 Stony Brook. Stony Brook just joined their conference this year. And that is their first CAA contest as the teams stop discussing stuff and will get ready to play. And the last time these teams met, Temple, who was ranked 18 nationally, was upset 11-10 by Delaware. So Delaware remains on the offensive here as they'll move it forward. Again, a burst of speed. Legs churning here for Delaware as they try to tie this game up. On the far side, control below the net, McDaniel has got Bozzi open and will give it off to her. Up top to Yurchak. Across now, and that's Halen Cerrone. The team will once again just dish it around the horn. Trying to look for space to get in front of the net, but cannot. Bozzi works with the defender. Nice move. Nice other move. Has it, lost it, and it'll be taken away by Temple. Nearly a ground ball, but Bozzi emerges with it. And here comes Delaware hoping to capitalize off the broken play. Moving inside. There's a chance there for Jenna McHale. And we'll have a brief stoppage. I believe there was a foul there. And Delaware trying to tie this game up. 5:47 remaining in the second. Free position attempt here. Bozzi gets the shot off, goes wide, and there'll be another foul, I believe. That's correct, and Bozzi will go at it once more. Got some more space to work with here. See what she does with it. And the refs will converse for a second. Not sure what the issue is here, but nonetheless will remain on a free position. Bozzy passes it off to Yurchak. Yurchak with some space, weaves inside, shot, score! What a goal by Yurchak! Gets around a few defenders, weaves inside, and ties the game up at 3. What a shot! Again, Bozzy dished it off to her, found the opening, was accosted by a few Temple defenders, and ties the game up nonetheless. Take a look at that once more. So Bozzy opts to pass over to Yurchak. Yurchak has a head of steam, gets inside, makes a fake move, gets around 2 defenders, nearly clothesline, and still gets the goal. What a shot. Early goal of the game candidate here for Yurchak. As the bench celebrates here. A little wave on the sideline. Yeah, Yurchak, great shot there to work with it. So draw at center once more. Delaware ties it up. Again, this game has gone so back and forth. It's almost not shocking to see Delaware take it to a 3-3 game as they move inside once again and maybe try to take the lead. That's how it happened last time. Temple scored, and they responded with 2 more. Delaware did. McDaniel behind the net. Has some numbers, but nobody open, so she'll just get it off to the side to Yurchak. Excuse me, it was Morgan Gore on the goal. Not Yurchak, who I mistakenly credited. It was a nice, great pass from Bozzy over across to Gore to tie the game up at 3. There's a pass in front, a bouncing shot off the stick of Grolman. Bounces up in the air, and she will cover and get it out. Yeah, mistakenly credited that goal as Delaware turns around back with it and will move it up the field. They mistakenly credited that to Yurchak. It's actually Morgan Gore's goal. Give her all the credit. That was a beautiful play to weave in and out. So they'll control again behind the net. Yurchak controls. Bozzy has it. Megan Bozzy, the graduate student, or excuse me, the graduate student out of Lidwood, New Jersey, and Coastal Carolina transfer. As Temple turns around back with it. So we're tied at 3 with 4 minutes remaining here in the second quarter. See if any team emerges or heads to halftime with the momentum, trying to get a quick goal here. Might take a little bit as Temple controls down low. Roth. Yeah, Morgan Gore with an impressive shot and some good moves. There's a couple of defenders out. There's a pass in front, stopped by McCarthy, and she will clear. McCarthy has stood tall in the crease, kept Delaware in this game. We're tied at 3, and we'll see how Delaware responds to that big save from McCarthy. McDaniel looking for someone in front. Instead, opposite pass to Yurchak. Up top to Bozzy. Now Shu. Once again down low as Delaware tries to find some space to work with it. They're doing a good job of cycling it all the way around. Lizzie Shu, one of the goal scorers today, gets some space, tries to get a shot off, instead passes it to McDaniel. McDaniel looking in front to someone to work with. Up top once again to Yurchak. Yurchak on the outside to Shu. Back to Yurchak. Has some room now, and there's a foul. We'll have another attempt on the free position here. Yurchak's going to be on it. Here comes a shot attempt, a chance, and crushed in front, and the ball rattled around, and fishing it out of there was the Temple goaltender, Grolman. Temple moves it forward. It's a bit chilly out there today, but nobody seems to be worse for the wear. Might be some tissues in the locker room or during halftime to whip off some stuff, but, you know, again, the weather has been pretty interesting over the last couple of days. Yesterday was raining off and on all day, so it was a wet field. As Temple again controls down low. Moving up top, trying to find some space there was Temple, and they just, once again, can't find any room to work. Aaron King has it on the near side. Down behind the net. A couple of defenders are getting bear hugged in front of the net, or offensive attackmen are getting bear hugged in front of the net by Delaware. They've done a good job of keeping them on the outside. Temple with 17 left on the shot clock. Finds the space in front. The low shot goes wide and bounces out of bounds. But Temple will still control with 10 left. They need to work quickly here if they want to score. Open chance in front. Stopped by McCarthy. Another big save for the goalkeeper. And Delaware moves it the other way with some numbers moving ahead. Fast break opportunity for Delaware. Got it on the outside. Controlled down low. McHale across to McDaniel. Pass in front. Oh, no chance there. And we'll have a stoppage in play. So we'll see what goes on here as Delaware gets a free position attempt. It's going to be Kira Grant. Grant, a rocket of a shot stopped there. And it will be cleared by Temple. A big hit at center. And they'll move it forward from midfield. Temple controlled by Roth. Roth lost it, a nice defensive play there nearly. She's accosted by a few defenders and the ball rolls forward. And it'll be Temple possession. "17 seconds, quickly. Temple needs to do something here if they want to head into the locker room with the lead. Rattled around near the front of the cage. Still they poke at it, and it's controlled and head out of bounds. As Temple will control with just 4 left on the clock. And that will do it for the second quarter as we are tied at 3-3 heading into no matter, there's lights here. Won't be an issue for either side. 15 minutes in the third quarter, 15 minutes in the fourth, and we will see who emerges victorious in this game. And Temple comes in off of a 15-9 victory over George Washington, while Delaware beat Lafayette 16-12 in its last outing. Here's the opening draw of the second half. Mastro Pietro is going to take on Livernice. Livernice is a goal scorer today. 6 different goal scorers in this game. Nobody has more than one. And off the draw, controlled by Delaware and Livernice. Livernice hounded by 2 defenders. Look for someone to give it to and opts to launch it back to the defensive side of things. Taking it out was Mady. Let's move forward. On the near side, controlled by Schelling. Remember, Schelling had a broken stick in the first half as it's low. McHale across to McDaniel. McDaniel looking for someone to dish it off to, gets to Shu. Shu up top to Yurchak. Yurchak has an assist today. It's low once again. McHale across to McDaniel. Up top to Shu. Shu looking for space. Makes a move. Gets inside. Shu. Shot bounces wide, but is corralled behind the net by McHale. We'll find McDaniel on the other side. On the inside, Shu tried to get it. Run into in front, and it will be cleared by Temple. So the cherry and white will be on the offensive side. Temple looking for space. Moved across there by Mastro Pietro. Delaware's had some strong offense and defense in the game, and it's why it's been fairly even. Both sides really have not found runs to go on. No more than 2 goals in a row for both teams. Trying to wrap in front there is Zavacki. Now it's behind the net to right, up top. Mastro Pietro. Roth has some room. She scored earlier. Chance on the inside, passes it down low. Unable to maintain possession there for a bit was Temple, but they get it back. The Owls moving in. Looking for room, trying to find 20 on the shot clock. Running out of time, it's getting late quickly. Behind the goal, Roth. Finds some space, a shot not even anywhere close to the goal. It's going to be Temple possession still with 5 remaining. Not going to be enough time for them to get a shot off as there will be a shot clock violation. Good defensive side there for Delaware. The pressure was immense for Temple and they couldn't get a shot off. So they'll run up now. Once again, we're here at Delaware Stadium. Tyler Gallo here with you on Lacrosse TV at, a very typical February weather lacrosse game here. It was raining earlier in the day, but that has subsided for a couple hours now. Here comes Yurchak, gets it across to Shu. Near the 20-yard line, moves it to center. Again, controlled for a moment by Cerrone, gets it down to Yurchak. Yurchak across. Here comes McDaniel, looking for someone to dish it off to. Can't get it for a moment, and then Yurchak has it. Near the top, Shu has some speed, moves on the inside, and then we'll just move it around the outside again. Laurel McHale, behind the net. A pass up top. Yurchak makes a nice move. Tries to find a side shot. Score! Yurchak! And Delaware takes the lead with 11:15 left in the third quarter. Lizzie Yurchak with a missile in there is the open player in front, and 4-3 is the advantage for Delaware. So Delaware takes the lead. The blue and gold have the 4-3 spread in this game. And once again, another rocket of a shot. This time it's Yurchak on the attack. Delaware has some momentum now. And you saw that. You thought it was imminent as they were, they're hemming Temple down low for a while, trying to find an angle, and they got it to it. So off the draw, Temple tries to control, but Delaware will take it instead. Bounces around a few times at center. Master Pietro emerges with it. She'll move it forward. Flanked by 2 Delaware defenders. Yurchak was on it there, and there's some open space now for the Cherry and White. Moving on the inside. A body slam, and it's going to go Delaware's way, and that fires the bench up. Emma Hoffman controls it now. Yeah, that was a huge collision near the goal. And moving it out with a head of steam is Sophia Murray. She's got a few to move around before she can find some space, and she does. Hit on the head there and taken away, or near the head. Kicked out of bounds. That's going to be Temple ball. As it moves the other way, the possession favors the Owls. We'll see what the stoppage is for here. So, on the offensive now goes Temple. And some speed ahead for Katie Shallow, who scored the first goal of the game, by the way, 9 seconds into the contest. Off the opening draw control, they moved it way down, and Shallow found it and fired it past McCarthy. And that was an opening blemish, and it looked like, oh man, might be an onslaught for Temple today, but it's been an even game, and Delaware finds themselves in the lead. Finds itself in the lead with 9:39 left in the third quarter. Trying to balance offense and defense here. Pass in front. Missed the target. Temple still controls with 36 on the shot clock. Behind the goal. It's controlled once again by Temple's Amelia Wright, who scored earlier, the second goal of the game. Or maybe the third goal of the game, excuse me. Behind the goal. Looking for somewhere, some opening to get inside. Pass up to the top. Cameron Zavacki controls on the outside. A shot was blocked. Tried to be flipped in by Temple, and controlling is McCarthy. So once again, McCarthy stands tall in the crease, and Delaware emerges with it. Here comes Delaware now. Laurel McHale controls it. Laurel McHale out of Bucknell. Lizzie Shue was crushed in front of the net, but Delaware still has it. Nice pass out there by Megan Johnson. Looking for some control here. Delaware, if they could get a goal here, that would be huge for the momentum with 7:50 left in the third quarter. Shue makes a nice move, already scored once today. Temple bench is fired up for that defensive effort. McDaniel behind the goal. Rounds it in front, has the space, a shot, and it's going to go Temple's way. No shot there. Temple will take it as Grolman tries to get it out. So I believe it was a hit there in front. And again, nothing doing for the Delaware offensive attack. It's been a fairly low-scoring game through these few quarters, and of course that could change in an instant, much like the weather. And yesterday during the Delaware baseball game, it was raining for a bit, it was clear, then it was raining again and some heavy winds, and then it was clear for the rest of the night. So we'll see. That's probably not going to happen today. And it's been a bit overcast all game as Master Pietro holds it at the top. Trying to weave around the defender. There's some strong defense by Veronica, but she gets in front, and another save by McCarthy. Another strong stop by the goalkeeper. That is yet another time where Mercy McCarthy has stood tall. We'll see what the call is here. Might be a penalty. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a penalty for Delaware. So, player advantage for Temple. Veronica goes to the sin bin. Will sit off for a few minutes. And a free position attempt for Temple. Here's a shot. Score! A goal for Temple. It's Mastro Pietro off the free position, and we're tied. One that Mercy McCarthy just couldn't corral for a second there. And it went in. So Temple knots it all square at 4. And we'll have a timeout for a second there as teams will talk it over. So 4-4 here. We got a good one here at Delaware Stadium. The goal by Bel Mastro Pietro. Player advantage goal, player up goal. Tied at 4. And we will see what brews here for the remainder of the game as both teams take a timeout, as we'll step aside for a second here on Lacrosse TV. Welcome back here to Delaware Stadium as we've got a good one in Newark. 4-4, Temple and Delaware remain knotted. Take a look at the series history between these two. It's been fairly even as this game has been. 19-17, Temple has the advantage. They first met back in 1977. And of course, the last meeting, Delaware upset the then number 18 ranked Owls. And we'll see today what is in store with 6:38 left in the third quarter. Still a whole lot of time. So we're back here and ready to go. Getting ready to go here. Once again, 4-4. Both sides have played a fairly even game, as I've said a few times. That's just how back and forth this game has been. Really, no side has emerged as a favorite so far, as again, we're tied. No team has had more than 2 goals in a row, as Delaware did that in the first quarter. It's going to go Delaware's way. We'll see if these, it's been a fun game to watch, too. Both sides have had some good chances. Both sides have played some good defense, and really, I can't lean either side to see who's going to win this game, as both teams have, picked up what the other has put down. Mastro Pietro, who scored the last goal for Temple. Here comes Roth, has one of the goals as well. A couple of the players you'll see out there for Temple, and some open space, but losing it for a second was Temple, and here comes Delaware the other way. It's taken away by Madison Hronica. Hronica has a head of steam. She's moving across the midfield. Across the side to Bazzi. Bazzi down low to McDaniel. McDaniel will control for a little bit and hopes Delaware to set up the numbers as some players run off and sub in. There's Megan Johnson with the ball for a second. McDaniel has it, though. Does not have a lane to get to the front. Grolman watching in the crease. Up top, Bazzi. Bazzi makes a nice move. Quick little fake there. Fakes it, takes it for a second. Trying to get some space there was Gore, who has a goal. McDaniel, once again, nice little move. Spinorama, passes in front. Up in the crease, bounces a bit. Still controlled by Delaware. For a moment, McDaniel trying to weave in front, can't get to it. Has an opening, a pass in front, score! Nice play there, McDaniel finds it in front, and it's gonna be Livernice once again. That gives Delaware a 5-4 lead. Livernice's 8th goal of the year as Delaware once again goes in front. And this was just a great play from McDaniel. Look at this, behind the net. Livernice finds some space for a brief moment and makes no mistake as Delaware takes the lead. Here we go. Temple, the cherry and white control, and moving down is Master Pietro. Temple looking for a quick tie as they did last time. Slowly, slowly holding on to it is Roth. Up top now once again for the cherry and white as they try to find an offensive attack that'll equal Delaware's. The Hens have stood tall, though, on the defensive side today. Just 9 combined goals, a pretty low-scoring affair. Moving inside was Roth. She still has it. Roth outside of Master Pietro, who found a player in front, but Delaware will take it the other way, flip it back to McCarthy, and they are on their way. Moved out of it. Here comes May Dickens. Dickens up the near side to Sydney Rosa. Across midfield, away across. Good pass there. Behind the goal now. Here is McHale. Long pass up top. Trolling it up there was Jenna McHale. Laurel and Jenna. Back to Laurel. Up on the side to Sydney Rosa. And it's intercepted by Temple, and they'll go back the other way. Here comes Katie Shallow, who already scored in this similar manner. Trying to weave through. Gets it on the outside. It was dropped for Temple for a second. Pass on the inside is a shot. Score! Tie game again. Maeve Tobin knots this all up at 5, and Temple continues to mount the significant offensive attack. Another nice shot as we take a look at the celebration of the Temple bench again. But yeah, it was a great play for Temple to tie it up. And again, there's no telling who's going to win this game. It might just be who scores last, because the way this game is going, no team has really found an edge. 5-5 here with 2:47 left in the third quarter. Again, that play was all started by the ground ball interception by Katie Shallow. It's Maeve Tobin. It was given to Zavacki and then back to Tobin and a goal. Once again, looking for some help here, is they could become the first team to score back-to-back. No team has scored back-to-back goals since Delaware did it early on in the first. It's been a lot of both sides have had their fair share of attempts here. As Mackenzie Roth has it now. Roth tries to make a move past the Delaware defender. Cannot. Up top. Inside now. Once again, Roth has it. Over across to Mastro Pietro. Inside. Just scored that last goal. That was Maeve Tobin. Master Pietro trying to find some space. Trying to dish it off. And there's a ground ball pickup for Delaware and going the other way. Nice play there by Madison Hronica. She's got someone to dish it off to as it's taken by Delaney McDaniel. She's got a few numbers ahead of her. Streaking on the inside there was Kira Grant, but did not look to her for the pass. Sydney Rosa. Behind the net now. McHale had it up top. Rosa gets it across. Jenna McHale takes a shot, a long shot, misses wide. But Delaware controls now. They've got a lot of time to work with 50 left on the shot clock. Once again, cycle around the horn and try to find space. Lizzie Shue dishes it down low. Receive the pass of McDaniel. She makes a nice move. Gets it across to Laurel McHale. 30 on the shot clock. Rosa got it off to Jenna McHale. Back to Rosa. Rosa had a chance there as the time continues to tick. This has been a good defensive possession. Lizzie Shue comes in. Shot stopped there and kicked aside by the goalkeeper Grolman. And they're out of it. Grolman controls now with 16 left in the quarter. Grolman will launch it downfield, a long throw, hoping for one of her players. It bounces and Delaware intercepts. They'll go the other way with 5. Not enough time to really mount anything here. Long pass forward. Here is a long shot from Livernice, and it's easily turned aside by Grolman, and that'll do it for the third quarter. So we are tied at 5, a couple of goals. 2 goals for both sides in the third, and we'll head and step aside here as we head to the fourth quarter. And we are back here at Delaware Stadium for the fourth and final quarter in this one, and the way it's going, I'm not sure what could happen in this game. Both sides have mounted a significant amount of offense. And it's really just been, it's really just been a good game for both sides. And I hope we have a classic in store. It's already been a classic game, but we'll see what happens in the fourth. A place you cannot stay, or you can go, or I don't know, or back the fall. So once again, we'll have a draw at center, and it looks like it's going to be different. It's going to be Maggie Farrager taking the draw. Do it against Mastro Pietro for the fourth and final quarter. So here we go. We're set for a classic in this one as Delaware controls off the draw. That's Sam Schelling moving around. Schelling with a nice move and gets some space. Ahead of steam. Dishes it off to McDaniel. McDaniel finds some room. It's on the outside now. Up top to Shue. Here we go once again. Delaware trying to find some space. Up top to Shue. Some nice moves on the outside. Here's Cerrone looking for space. McDaniel behind the net. Nobody in there for her to pass it to. Yurchak has it. 30 on the shot clock. Lizzie Shue looking to make some work here. Looking to do some work here. Passes inside. Nearly had it for a second. There was Delaware, and Temple will take it out. Temple goes down the side with it. Gabrielle Kirsch finds Roth. Roth off to Zavacki. Up top now. Here comes Roth, trying to find space. Again, back-to-back goals have been hard to come by in this game as both teams have really answered immediately with a goal on their side. Here comes Cross. She shoots. It goes wide. Caressa Cross had a chance there. Already has one today. And she'll get a free position attempt. And this is a big opportunity for Temple to start this fourth quarter with some momentum. So Cross in the middle of the field. One-on-one, takes a shot, scores! There's her second of the game. Caressa Cross gives Temple a lead. Or excuse me, that is her first goal of the game, but she had a free position earlier. And she scores, so Caressa Cross, her first of the game. What a bounce shot. Goes past McCarthy. And once again, Temple takes a 6-5 lead. So we'll see the answer Delaware has for this one. Another draw control. Delaware takes it. We'll try to figure out some offense here. Here they come on the near side. Goes over the head for a moment of Megan Johnson. Johnson on the inside, can't get to it. Trying to find some space, McHale. Up top. Here comes Delaware. Yurchak is getting hounded, and it'll be a foul. Shot score from Delaware, and we're tied once again, and there it is. There's the answer once more. So off the free position, Lizzie Yurchak ties the game up, and back and forth we go at Delaware Stadium. What a goal. Nice shot there from Yurchak, her second of the game, free position shot. So Delaware knots it all up at 6. Boy, what do we have here for the fourth quarter? 12 minutes remaining. Pair of goals for Yurchak. So on the draw control was Maggie Farragher. Temple takes it though. Master Pietro dishes it across, and here they come the other side. Long pass across. Roth. Up top. Cross, who scored that last goal, will give it across to Roth. Temple trying to bounce back from that, as they have so often in this game. It's a shot stopped by McCarthy again. A big save as Delaware is going to go the other way and see if they can get back-to-back goals. Cross now. Bobbled it for a second was Delaware. Delaware's Sophia Murray. Murray still has it. Look for somebody to dish it off to. Gets it across the side. It's a pass down low. McHale across to McDaniel. McDaniel trying to wrap it in front. There's a chance. Shot, score! Back-to-back goals for Delaware, and it's a hat trick for Livernice. And Delaware takes a 7-6 lead. Huge goal for Livernice with 10:43 left. Some great passing, and Livernice as her team leading. That is her 9th goal of the season. What a shot once more. Delaware, some significant momentum, back-to-back goals. That's important. Yeah, another great shot. Some good cycling there from Delaware to get to that. Delaney McDaniel with another assist. McDaniel, that is her 3rd assist of the game. continues to facilitate the offense pretty well. So here we go once again. Delaware 7-6 and all the momentum. Rattling around, and who's going to come out with it? It looks like Delaware is going to take it, and tackled at midfield was Kelly Ann Mady. It's going to be Delaware possession. They'll move forward. So here we go. We'll see what the call is. 10-13 left in the fourth quarter. And if Delaware can get a big goal here, that's going to mean a lot. As if you go up 2 this late in the game, I mean, it's going to be it's hard to mount a comeback, but you know, with how this game has gone, it's certainly not out of the realm of possibility. Here comes McDaniel. 3 helpers on the day already. Pass in front. No one was there. Rattled around, and here comes Temple the other way. Temple's got some space. Cross lost it, but no matter, it was picked up by Schickling. They'll cycle it around a little bit. Cross controls, and we'll try to set the tempo a little bit here. Temple Cross trying to get in, lost it for a second, taken away, and clothesline ran into actually Roth. There, she makes a nice move. Cross tries to get inside, takes a shot. It bounces away from the goalie. Delaware controls. What's going to be Temple ball there? So the refs are conversing for a second here, and we'll see what the call is. Trying to see who gets possession there, maybe. So it looks like Temple ball. They'll remain in control. Temple will begin the offensive attack. Roth to Cross. Back across now. Once again, and Temple is really trying to find any offensive attack here. Again, Delaware playing some strong defense. This is a very tenuous situation here for Temple. They absolutely need to emerge with a goal here, but only 45 left on the shot clock. And again, controlled up top. Roth has it. Trying to weave past the Delaware defender. Does get inside. Here's a shot. It goes high and taken by McCarthy. A huge, huge play for Delaware with 7:53 left. And now they'll go on the offensive side. They'll remain in possession. Foul going forward. Here comes Delaware the other way. Boy, what a goal. Feels huge here for the Blue Hens. Hens still lead at 7-6. They've scored back-to-back goals, looking to make it 3 in a row for the first time today. Down low, cycled. And it's seriously just been one of the, classic games you see in women's lacrosse. Weaving inside and crushed was Yurchak. It looks like it's going to be Temple ball nonetheless. 7-6 we still stand at. 7:03 remaining here. This one has been a low-scoring affair, but a good one. Here comes Cross on the near side. Cross finds some space. Makes a nice move and gets through 3 defenders. What a play. Now this would be an important moment for Delaware. If they can get a stop here, you almost got to think Temple is going to have a tough time making a comeback. But it's still only 7-6. They lead by just 1. And a tie game here as opposed to an 8-6 lead for Delaware. After that, Yurchak, I guess that was a foul down there, and they cleared it. Yeah, Yurchak just turned it over, and Caressa Cross got it on the other side. Some good defense from Delaware, forced a near turnover. 26 left on the shot clock. It's going to be 5:56 in the game. Temple trying to get something going here. A shot stopped by McCarthy again. She once again stands tall. It's been huge for her. Huge for Delaware. And here comes Delaware the other way. Had it for a second, but swatted out of her hands. And it's Temple ball going the other way. Here comes Schickling. We'll control it for a little bit. And again, just trying to not move quickly here, but settle down the game a little bit. Moving up top on the near side. Zavacki trying to weave in, could not. 54 on the shot clock. 4:56 in the game. It's a shot. It went in, but it's a good goal. We're tied up once again. There was a whistle, so it was going to be a penalty. It looks like it's going to be a goal for Julie Schickling, and we're tied at 7. Boy, what a interesting play that was, as Schickling took the shot, bounced it right past McCarthy, and again, we are tied at 7. What a game this has been. Another draw at center. See how it goes here. Delaware could not clear that, and that's what led to the goal. Looks like it's going to be Temple's as the Owls control off the draw. Katie Shallow has it. Remember, way back, it almost seems a lifetime ago, that Katie Shallow scored 9 seconds into this game. Made an early 1-0 advantage for Temple, but Delaware, again, I mean, it's really been, there's been no side that's emerged as the more dominant of today's game. It's been a fairly even match, and that's what you like to see. It's been a classic. Down low. Temple still controls near the 7-yard line. It's up top. Pass in front, and there's a goal! It's going to be Caressa Cross, her second. And Temple takes a lead with 3:56 left. Some great passing there from Temple, and the Owls have taken an 8-7 lead, and they respond with 2 goals of their own after Delaware gets 2 goals, falling down, and a great goal there for Caressa Cross. So it's 8-7 with 3:56 left. And it looks like Delaware's matched. This game has been evenly matched as well. See who emerges with this as it rolls towards out of bounds. Temple gets it, and that's a huge draw control for the Cherry and White. So on the offensive side is Temple. And then again, a goal here would be huge. To just it would halt Delaware, maybe take some of the wind out of the sails. As on the far side, it's controlled by Amelia Wright, looking for a lane in front. Lost it, McCarthy has it. And here comes Delaware the other way with just less than 3 minutes remaining. Veronica brings it out. Nice move and a nice defensive play, but still taken by Delaware and flipped forward. But Temple takes control of it with 2:35 left, and that is big. Shot clock is in their favor, so is the game clock, as moving down the field now. And we'll have a timeout. Temple takes the timeout there. So 8-7 with 2:18 left, and a big moment for both teams. See how it goes here. So this is a very important moment. Amy Altig trying to, tell her team. I wonder what she's saying in that huddle, because it's a very important moment. They need to stop. They need something to go right for them. That'll really, try to fuel them in this game. So here we go, 8-7. We got a good one here at Delaware Stadium. 2:18 left. Temple on offense. Delaware can get a stop here. There's enough time for them to run down the field and get a goal to tie this one up. And boy, wouldn't overtime just be something in this game. Really just a big moment for Delaware. And even bigger for Temple, because if you get a goal, put yourself up 2 with this much time remaining, it's really hard to score that many goals in that amount of time. With 2:18 left, as the clock starts now, and Temple will have a quick stoppage. Turns around now. Roth dishes it down low, bounces around in front, and then running back and maybe trying to kill some clock, which is good, our Temple. But they also got 50 on the shot clock. They can't kill it entirely. Controlling it is Mastro Pietro. Circles around in front, wide open, score, Mastro Pietro. And that is a dagger right there, as Bell Mastro Pietro gives Temple a 2-goal lead with 1:38 left, and the Owls are in the driver's seat. What a shot. Emerged just really unscathed right out in front. There was nobody there stopping her. And does the "Are you not entertained" from Gladiator after that one. So a big goal for the Owls. It's 9-7. So a draw, and this is important for Delaware. I mean, if you can get it to 9-8 quickly, there's enough time for another draw and run down. But again, this is a moment where you absolutely have to win the draw. And it was won by Delaware, and they'll move it quickly. Looking for Space McDaniel. A minute 30 left, 90 seconds in the game. A quick goal is absolutely needed here. There's not many people in front. She could just circle around if she wanted to, but instead tries to opt to find space to get it to somebody else. Lizzie Shue, someone trying to take over the game right now. A minute 12 left. 2 goals are needed for Delaware. They need to score 1. And we'll have a stoppage. Looks like for not quite sure why. Nonetheless, it's still Delaware ball. Again, a minute 8 left in this game. Temple in control, 9-7. Both teams still have 1 timeout left. Burst of speed there from Jenna McHale. Trying to cut in front is Delaware. 51 on the shot clock. A goal is needed. Oh, the pass went wide. It's going to be Temple ball, and that's going to go the other way. And that should do it for Delaware, as Temple can just kill the clock here if they really wanted to. The Owls lead at 9-7. Moving up the side. A couple of goals late led them to this win. Bellmaster Pietro with the huge goal to put them up 9-7. Caressa Cross has a pair of goals, and it's just been a tough day, even with the hat trick for Danielle Livernice. Temple's just going to run out the clock. 15 seconds left. Runs it all the way back. And that'll do it, ladies and gentlemen, as Temple pass to their back to their goalie, cycle it around one more. 2 seconds and 1, and that is the game, ladies and gentlemen. Temple wins it 9-7 thanks to a pair of late goals. And what a game this was. Back and forth for the majority, but Temple comes out on top. They lead the season, the all-time series 20-17, and they improved to 3-1, while Delaware is handed its first loss of the season. That's all we got from Delaware Stadium. Thanks again for tuning in today on Lacrosse TV. Delaware falls by a score of 9-7 at home to Temple.